Hello, welcome back to the Boy Time channel. Today, we're listening to Corey Feldman's Angelic to the Core, Angelic Funkadelic / Angelic Rockadelic. Look at the wheel.
Yeah, I guess we don't have any commentary. Let's just spin it. Dude.
Oh, we get it. We did it. Let's go.
Oh, I forgot I added that for the eggs.
Nice. Well,
you know what that means.
I do know what that means.
Corey Feldman's up next, baby.
Wow.
What a nice wheel.
What a wheel spin.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a long time coming.
Yes.
This has been on the wheel since day one of this channel. And it's happened. I don't know if it's a good thing that it's happened, but it's happened.
I think some would argue that it's a bad thing for us, but maybe a good thing for the audience because they might enjoy watching us react to this. Yeah. So I
don't
had
know
instant
if I even
regret.
have a background. This album is just kind of known as one of the worst things ever created by a person.
Well, you know Corey Feldman, popular for being a Goonie and
Stand By Me.
and Stand By Me. I think he was in something else in there.
Probably.
And then he stopped, and now he just makes music.
Now yep.
And I guess music you can put in air quotes, if you so choose.
We will see by the end of this video if this is music or not.
Yeah.
This will probably work a little bit differently than our other reactions, considering I don't think we're going to have much to talk about. It's going to be more about just us reacting to the physical thing that's blasting through our ears for an hour and a half.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, we should probably stop stalling and actually.
Yeah, I'm kind of stalling for time, considering this is what we're going to be doing for the next hour and a half. So.
Yeah. Well, I
Buckle
guess. Yeah. We'll get started with Ascension Millennium. First track of disc 1.
Pretty good name.
I had to say so. That's a killer King Gizzard album name.
That's true. There's a deep narrative going on here.
This is rather frightening.
He's opening to heaven.
At the 22nd day, there's 22 tracks. Dude, he's setting something
thinking.
up.
He's thinking. Sounds like a Lazy Town song.
Yeah.
I think this album's gonna be so camp that like it's just too overbearing for my little heart.
Do you think it's gonna go around and be so bad that it's good? Like a Way Too Sexy or
It's
something?
very possible.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
Okay.
This one, no. This one's just bad.
Oh, wow. Okay, well.
He pulled the Nikes there. He pulled off the vocal effect. It's fine.
I think it's a crime comparing Blonde to Angelic to the Core.
I gotta give myself something to go off of here.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
He's got a lot of positivity going on here. He's very excited for his album.
Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
Okay.
The mix is so bad that even when I'm reading the lyrics, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, I can't hear a single word he's saying.
Oh, the build, the big
Is it gonna
crescendo.
drop?
No, it's the same chorus.
Got me excited. Maybe I'm expecting too much from Corey Feldman.
You're not expecting enough.
Oh, I guess we'll see.
He's breaking all the rules because he can play by the rules. He's just showing, creativity.
Yeah, you have to know the rules to break the rules. So he's really demonstrating
And he
his.
broke every rule.
Yes, he's mastered the art of making music. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll breakdown.
This
Breakdown.
is pretty epic. This is when you start dancing in the club when they play this song.
Just playing Corey Feldman in the club. So far, that wasn't too terrible.
It was way too long for what
way
it
too
was.
long. But it wasn't like so offensive where it's like, oh geez, I'm gonna like fall
No,
over.
no,
But
it wasn't that bad.
yeah,
But
but
it
apparently,
definitely.
I looked up the Wikipedia page for a little bit of context.
Okay,
So he wanted to raise $105,000 to make this album, to make this product.
that's very specific.
He only raised 14,900 of that.
Oh, did he
So
do that on like GoFundMe or something?
I think so.
Oh wow.
Oh, through Indiegogo actually.
Oh, because that way you have flex funding, so that even if the
Yes.
project isn't fully funded, then you still get the money.
Yes.
Wow.
So then
Very
this
smart.
is a culmination of that, which I'm assuming 95% went to the cover art.
I would assume so.
Because like, look at that. It's
Yeah.
not even square. It's
It
not even
isn't.
fit sized right for an album cover.
It's letterboxed, and then there's
There's
an
white on the
outline of
sides as well.
white on the side.
That's really great. I'm loving that.
Yes. Then
As a
the
professional, I couldn't do better than that. So
Well, I would be surprised if you would be
Yeah.
able to. I mean, do you think that those are like real, like volcano eruptions that he got in the background, or do
It
you think
looks
those
like it,
are
yeah.
like clip art or something that he would
it looks like they're
buy?
real and they're not the same tone or color as everything else in the image. So they just kind of plopped it in. But that's pretty on point with what the song was, since the mixing on the vocals was so bad I didn't know what was happening.
That's
and then he
true.
would randomly put on this vocoder and then take it off randomly with no explanation and then bring it back. Which
It's
was
called
pretty cool.
style.
It's called Style Sweaty.
Yeah,
Corey Feldman outsold your fave.
that's not true.
I don't think he outsold anybody.
He only got $14,000 to make this thing.
Okay. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, I appreciate the background. Something that we'll really have to keep in mind as the album goes on.
It'll really give us a good contextual bit to go off of.
That he didn't get enough money to make this thing. Something that I could have guessed just by listening to the first song. Okay, then we'll do Love and Lies. We'll see if we feel adventurous to do also Angelic to the Core, which,
Oh, the title track.
might I just add, that should have been the second track.
Yeah, that's true. It's the third track.
It's a missed opportunity.
But track 4 is forbid in attraction,
Okay,
which
so
is
he
a war
does
crime,
kind
but it's kind of funny.
he does redeem himself a little bit. So we'll just get in. Love and Lies.
And the Lord said, Thou shalt not lie.
Okay.
Is this going to be like a Jesus thing for the first
This
disc?
is like a Ten Commandments type situation.
But there's 11 tracks in the first
It
disc.
sounds like a Pitbull song.
Mr. Worldwide.
I could definitely see Pitbull on this.
Oh, absolutely. This is
I think he
not.
literally went on like Audio Jungle and just did like dance pop beat.
Yeah, what
to
the-
pick the first thing.
This is not Funkadelic or Rockadelic.
Mm-mm.
He's a fraud. I really don't
I need a
like the
shower
double
after this.
tracks. Yeah,
Only track 2.
only 20
The
more
first
to
track
go.
led me in so gently, it wasn't too bad.
Do you think that we're gonna get a track that we unironically think is pretty decent?
The one with Snoop Dogg's pretty decent.
Okay, I don't remember the one with Snoop Dogg, so we'll have to see.
It goes hard on
Okay.
occasion.
Okay.
This is inspirational to me because I could make something better than this.
You probably
And
could.
That's pretty inspiring.
It's crazy that a professional child actor couldn't make a better product.
Meanwhile, back on planet Earth.
That wasn't even on Earth?
Ooh, Funkadelic. Good morning, Angel.
Did you sleep well, angels? Wonderful. Now, angels, your mission today, should you choose to accept it, is going to be a 3-part mission. Part 1, I need you to go out there and spread love, light, and truth to all the people of the earth.
How do you do that?
Part 2, you want to get Funkadelic and Rockadelic.
I do.
With your mission, I want to see
This is very Funkadelic. After we've listened to a Funkadelic
That's
album.
right. This guitar sounds like Edge of 17.
Good morning, angels.
Good morning, Cole.
Did you sleep well, angels?
just used none of the instrumental. I didn't know.
It just stopped. That song is If D's Nuts is bad. I would like a Playboy Cardi and Corey Feldman collab. Because Corey is his own hype man, too.
That's true.
That could be fun. That was Love and Lies and Angelic to the Core.
Well, Love and Lies was one of the worst things I've ever heard.
I agree.
I don't know what was going on there. He was talking over himself, cutting himself off, and then using the worst auto-tune I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And then the skit was pretty funny. On
I
the
did
third
like
one,
the skit.
except it used an instrumental that he didn't use on the actual song after doing a minute and a half of that skit.
Yes. Yeah, that was something.
Yeah.
But I think that skit was my favorite part of the album so far.
I would agree.
And I think that's shocking because that skit on any other record would be easily the worst part.
That's like a worse than like a modern day Eminem skit, and that's
Yeah.
saying something. So
And I think the only reason I liked it so much is that the music wasn't happening. So
I just like that. Don't remember to be sexy.
while
Angels.
spreading light and positivity to the world.
Great. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Well, then let's jump into 4 Biden Attraction featuring Kaya Jones.
Great.
Batman.
That's not copyrighted?
Jones'
Okay.
secret lair.
Why are all the Funkadelics parts in this game?
If this is like another dance song, when this is the backing track for this, I'm going to be angry.
Know exactly how to deal with Kaya Jones. You can tell her, I'm coming.
Don't say that.
Do not come. Oh, I love that it reverbs. That's great. Someone clipped that part. That's great. Oh, okay.
This is different.
This is groovy. This is a Subway Surfer tunnel level type beat.
At least it's
Bad
living
mobile
up to the
game.
Funkadelic name.
It really is.
I don't like this.
This is going in the sex playlist.
This is not Angelic.
I gotta do it.
This is not Angelic.
Your angle
Funkadelic.
or your demon. Final boss.
Oh yeah. Doug Bowser has entered the room.
Doug Bowser.
Cross the Line remix .1.6 featuring Truth Movement, John Karen, and Nina Kristen. I don't know who any of those people are.
Alright. Is there lyrics to this? There's not really lyrics. Okay. There's a Genius annotation that I think is pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Believe it or not, during recording of the album, there was a salt line at the producers put in the at the entrance of the recording booth in order to learn when Corey Feldman actually tried to record the album. Later, the salt line was moved. Naturally, the producers thought it was Corey, but Corey adamantly asserted that he did not cross the line, but instead it was shockingly one of the producers. The two were in the recording booth, and one of the producers turned on the microphone because, as Mike, whatever producer who turned on the microphone stated, it was perhaps the most emotional song I had ever recorded. This song.
I doubt that. Watch this be like a song about like when he was abused as a kid and like working in the industry, and they were just like making fun of it for being the worst song ever.
This album is like the purgatory of Dawn FM, but it's bad.
Yeah. Oh, a fade out.
Ooh,
Wow. John Mayer
it's a
influence.
stylistic touch.
All right. That was Forbidden Attraction featuring Kaya Jones and Cross the Line Remix 1.6 with 3 other people.
I think Forbidden Attraction was supposed to be hot, but it was just very uncomfortable.
Yes. It was like the intro to Untitled Unmastered.
Yeah.
Very
And it sounds like
uncomfy.
he took the beat from like a freaking Newgrounds game circa 2007. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good. And then Cross the Line was pretty okay, but it was 4 minutes for no reason.
Yes. I mean, it was fine.
It was listenable.
Yes. Now, I've been digging through his Spotify page, and what
Okay.
I've found will absolutely shock you. A lot of these songs were released as singles upwards of 3 years ahead of the album's release.
Wow.
Ascension Millennium was released in 2013.
Okay.
Duh,
That explains
2013.
the really bad like pop dubstep
Absolutely.
flavor of this album because that was, at its peak during that time.
But like all of these songs, like Angelic to the Core, also released in 2014. Mercy featuring B. Howard, 2014. Everybody featuring Doc Ice in 2014. Even Remember 222 Corey's song,
Wow. The
2015.
opus of the album,
Yes.
I'm supposing, since it's his song.
It's actually a Corey Haim tribute.
Oh, so it's not even his song.
No, it's a different Corey.
That's so weird. You have to specify, Corey.
Yeah. So it looks like that about a quarter of this album was singles. And then they just stuck
it
them
still
on
didn't get
this
played.
record.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So there's some
Okay.
lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We don't need to talk about those songs anymore. Let's move on to the sequel to Short People, Bad People.
What's the difference?
Oh, get on, Short Kings.
Ooh, we're back.
You're correct, Angels. You are surrounded. You need to get out of there quick. There's a lot of bad people out there.
Oh, like the name of the song.
That's crazy. Oh,
Okay.
Parappa the Rappa type beat.
We're not even close to halfway done with the record.
What made him think to do like a late 90s, early 2000s pop country song?
This is actually Wilco inspired. It's alt country.
If Wilco were like Nickelback, this would be the song. Oh,
Let's just keep it moving. Duh.
that didn't sound good.
Great mission, Angels.
Corey.
They crashed a car.
Time for a debriefing. Why exactly did they start firing at you?
Because I don't know. It's just duh.
That doesn't make it. That doesn't answer the question.
It also doesn't make sense, because the end of the song was just them crashing, so I don't know
Yeah.
how they succeeded in the mission.
Why did they start shooting at you? It was like, duh.
Duh.
That's the reaction.
I don't know how a person even makes this song.
I have no idea. But this is definitely the most emotional song I've ever heard.
It's true. I am crying.
Yeah.
I feel like all of these like super compressed and bass boosted would go hard.
It could be. What about slowed and reverbed? This is the start of the worst 2000s high school movie ever.
It really is. This is like High School Musical, except instead of like Zac Efron just like bouncing out of bed and ready for the day, it's just Corey Feldman fully grown, just like.
Did he make any music videos for these songs?
I hope.
I would
so.
love to see a Corey.
This is
Feldman.
just the Friday music video, except replace Rebecca Black with Corey Feldman.
That would be pretty great.
This album's all about positivity, but I just feel worse as we keep going.
Yeah.
I listened to Carrie and Lowell today, and this is the worst I've felt all day.
I miss the skits. Can we do like another minute-long skit?
How do you go from being on Tupac and Dr. Dre albums to going onto a Corey Feldman album? That's crazy.
Like Michael Jacksoning.
He's really getting the Michael Jackson influence here.
Yeah, just on this song.
I still don't know what's happening. Things are just going through the headphones, and I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. No, what was it?
No, I was. I'll look her up. What are you doing?
Okay, that
We're
was
on all. Rick. He was on 2001 by Dr. Dre, and then he did this and thought, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that
So
was
he's some
tight.
Talents. That was tight.
Doc Ice
That song was
somehow
awful.
outperformed Corrupt.
Yeah, which is weird since Doc Ice has one song.
And even then, the verse wasn't good.
Actually, he's got a couple, but I mean, still. We're talking about.
His picture is him in a
His
doctor's
picture is him
uniform.
as a doctor. Okay, I like this man.
I like Doc
I like
Ice.
this man.
It's
That's
like
nice.
that
I
guy
just
on
love it.
Playboy Cardi, where it's like, I was
Yeah.
on Die Lit. Yeah.
Yo, I was on that.
Yeah. So let's go to the best song ever made. Go For It, featuring Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
And
Dogg.
then Test 1, featuring SB and Scott Page.
The song made its appearance on USA Today. How
That's
much
what
do you have to
got
pay for
its-
that? That's probably like all 15K of the budget.
Regis and Kelly.
Corey Feldman.
Oh, yeah, this song.
Yeah, this song's a banger.
Dubstep.
See, this is a song where it's so bad it's good. This is the threshold.
I don't know. This is pretty bad.
The best vocal performance he's done. He's got the energy.
Well, that's true. That is true.
I don't understand how he's like so tuned in on this song. Everything sounds like it actually is supposed to be here.
Yeah, this is weird. I don't think I could bring myself to put it in the winning playlist.
Who produced this?
Soundwave.
No one big sound. Absolute slapper.
Yeah.
You could play this at that EDM festivals. Those people are too high to care. They won't
That's
notice.
true. That's true. If Lollapalooza...
I want to commend him for making a very like decent song, even though it is so bad that it is good.
I mean, yeah, that's the best song so far.
I got to give props. That is the
Okay.
best one by far.
Let's see
no
if
contest.
Test 1 is any better.
This isn't bad so far. I'm scared.
Yeah, I know. How's he gonna ruin it?
We got a saxophone too. Okay.
I can't hear anything that's anyone saying, but
I feel bad for this guy because he's doing really good over the speed. And then Corey just whoosh.
dude, it's gonna switch up.
That was not clean at all. Bra, pa, pa, pa. Boo, 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 boo.
Angelic to the core, and that means the number 2. 2 times the fun. That's right, there's still a whole nother disc
Oh no.
waiting in your disc.
No, don't make me do it.
Pick up that disc and play disc.
No, I don't want to do another one.
Oh no, I think I may have started the next
No,
one.
you're good.
Okay. That was disc 1 of Angelic won the core.
That's disrespectful to end it. We're like, woohoo, you're done with one side, but don't worry, there's a whole another one. That's just ruin my night. Even though I know it's coming, it's just like you don't have to point it out to me.
Yeah.
That is a funny idea though, to like when you're done with one side of like a record or something, you'd be like, oh folks, make sure to flip over the record for the second.
You might forget how vital works.
You might forget. Go For It's the best song by far.
Yeah.
No contest. It's so weird that the difference in quality between that and everything else. He was on key every time. The vocals were mixed properly.
Yeah.
There was background singers and there was Snoop Dogg and there was this really weird dubstep thing that went kind of hard.
Yeah. I wonder if like having Snoop on the track was like, no, you have to do this.
You have to make
right.
it my quality.
Yeah.
At bare minimum, you have to make it passable.
Yeah, you can't have me like drowned out by like
Yeah.
1,000 synths. Like, yeah. And then
Test one was it sounded okay until Corey Feldman came in.
Yeah.
And then it was just awful. He just ruined this perfectly fine beat that he was supplied with.
it had potential, and then he spat on it.
Yeah. He opened his mouth. That was the
Yeah,
issue.
that was the issue. Speaking of issues, we have to start disc 2 with the Fred Durst song.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
I'm interested in this.
So, yeah, Seamless with Fred Durst and Wanna Break Free featuring Truth Movement, who we saw on Crossed the Line.
Okay.
So,
It's be interesting because Fred Durst is a master of making bad music.
that's true. This actually isn't the worst.
I don't know why he keeps going, "Ba-cha-ba-cha-ba,"
I don't know. It's just part of his charm.
I guess.
Oh.
It's nope.
You ruined it.
You can't give hope because it's immediately just crushed. This is the devil side of the album.
Probably. Was that relevant in 2016?
Yes, that was
Was that? I feel like that was earlier.
that was like 2012.
Yeah.
It's Fred Durst. You gotta give him.
Okay.
I do like the added Fred Durst element. That really makes me feel like I'm in a 1996 Ford Ranger with my best friend who
Rick.
had a kid at 16 and is balding at age 19.
Yeah. Is this gonna be a reggae song?
I hope not. I hope he just does a really racist accent. Nice little elevator jazz.
Yeah. Brian Eno could make this song.
This whole album sounds like Natty Light. Bum, bum.
Like a bad Kiss song.
It's the freaking like. This is dad rock. It's freaking Stained.
Yeah.
Third type beat. 13-year-old rock type beat.
Oh,
What is this?
he's doing the pumped up kicks thing.
Is that a horn? What is that?
It sounds like
I think that's a piano playing like a synth organ.
Yeah, it's like the
Or like a synth
like a
string.
synth. Yeah.
It's little presets you get on the
I don't know. I think my old keyboard had one that sounded exactly
I
like
can take
that.
out my keyboard right now and find that exact thing. Oh, this is a working man song, bro.
This is Kid Rock.
Just got back from the construction site. Crack open a case of Natty Light with the boys. With a little bit of theater kid in it. Just a little bit. What did this just turn into?
A chase scene from the 80s.
You know they say that when shit goes down, it rains when it pours. They also say shit rolls downhill. Well, I'm at the bottom, and I'm a mess. Ridiculing
What does that even mean? What are you trying to say, Corey?
He's into some weird stuff.
Is this just like a fetisher's remorse?
Yeah, it's a fetish thing.
Oh, awesome.
The song makes a lot more sense now. In that context.
It's all deeply rooted scat fetish.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think just working a 10-hour day and then coming back home and being like, I'm going to listen to Corey Feldman for an hour and a half. It's probably the cherry on
Yeah,
top
probably the
here.
worst decision you've ever made.
Yeah.
Just 10 seconds of nothing?
Oh, yeah. I thought
Are
the
you
song
kidding
was over.
me?
There's not even a fade out. It just cut off.
Hey, I can't believe he listened to this and thought that he could release it. And
Yeah,
that it
props
would
to
be
him for
okay.
having enough self-confidence or lack of self-awareness to be like, have this. I want you to listen to it
He's like,
because it's good.
most people would be worried to release something and be like, it's got to be perfect. I got to go over all these minute details to make sure it
Yeah.
really flows. And Corey Feldman just like made this in a couple hours and then just put it on
Or
Spotify.
3 years, one of the two.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's move on to my favorite The Who song, Baby Blue Eyes, and then track 6, For My Love.
They're both 4 minutes and 52 seconds long.
That's crazy. I bet they're going to be really good too.
Do we have lyrics for any of these? Oh, For My Love is the first one on this side that has a Genius page.
Okay, good. There better be some insightful annotation.
I can start just reading the Genius ads because that's
Oh,
exciting.
that's more exciting than the music.
Daddy's here.
That's all I wanted to hear Corey Feldman say.
Daddy's here. Yeah.
Daddy's here. Spanish guitar solo.
Did they get Santana for this song?
Yo.
That run isn't too bad. I'm
I
surprised.
can't tell it's good or bad anymore. I'm just
Okay.
just existing.
He's actually like harmonizing though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
I suppose I can give him
That's
credit.
usually you can't even tune anything right. That's not bad. It's so out of place.
You can tell because he's milking it like 5 or 6 times. He's gonna do it again.
Hey, you know
Yep,
what?
he's doing
Yeah,
it.
keep doing it.
Sometimes words don't express the feelings we really need.
Jim Carrey?
These feelings.
What is
Why is this the freaking No Scrubs beat?
Yeah, why he's
This
like
is literally No Scrubs.
transitioning into like 2000s R&B pop stuff. So weird.
This is like the Disney like school show where they have like the talent show and that one kid like nails it. This is like the song that they play for.
This is like that Victorious thing. Where it's just
Yeah.
like, you're into school? You played For My Love by Corey Feldman so good?
It's kind of like he's kind of internalizing his Rob Thomas here of
Yeah.
Matchbox 20 fame,
Kinda.
which is a weird person to want to like take influence from, since it's Matchbox 20. There's some banger lyrics in the intro for this one.
Oh,
The
good.
Genius pulled
Is
up.
it Angels?
No. This feels racist.
Is this supposed to be like a civil rights thing?
Yes.
We wanted change, and is he trying to
Yeah.
do like through the perspective of a
style.
black person?
I don't know.
Is that what's happening?
I don't know. I just know doing it in this style is not a good one.
No.
I like how Genius really pointed out the E's and the we. It's a whole line of we.
Through the trees I see my childhood. I blow a kiss to my younger days. Change it keeps its promise.
It's the worst. I will say this one's the most entertaining though.
I would agree. I just can't believe he made this.
Why would you do this?
Why would you do this and then release it? Okay, here's the question. Was that supposed to be like a British pop song from the 60s, or was he, and then it just unintentionally came off as racist because he can't do a British accent?
I don't know.
Or was he actually trying to do like a black voice?
That's what it sounded like.
It's what it sounds
in that
like.
style too, because it was in more like a doo-wop-y style.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, this is the war song. I'm interested on Corey Feldman's stance on the Iraq War. This could be like the DNC's like theme song.
Yeah. Take a stand, man. Turn off the TV when it gets too hard.
This song does about as much as the DNC does.
Yeah.
Stand up right now, and that's it. I don't know.
How do we do that, Corey? I don't know. Just turn off the TV and rock out.
Somebody played this song for Putin? That's my question. Do we need to deploy Corey Feldman in a non-lethal way?
I would like to do that. As long as it's ensured that he comes back safe. Because he needs
I
to
mean, if
keep
he gets
making
shot,
music.
he launches the world into World War III. So Corey Feldman could be the reason that World War III starts.
Wouldn't that be a shame?
That'd be kind of cool. I think Corey Haim was another child actor who died.
Oh, he died?
He was in The Lost Boys.
Oh, with Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Oh. This song is disrespectful to Corey Haim.
Honestly, yeah. We had a ball.
He had a ball acting on that one movie together.
He sounds like he's doing an impression of himself singing.
Yeah, it kind of does.
For Batman number 14, which is a very serious book, only 5 resistance. 4, actually. I'm always looking out for guys, please.
You know what that means.
I do know what that means.
Corey Feldman's up next, baby.
Let's go. Who was B. Howard?
I don't know.
It's gonna be great just judging off his Spotify page.
B. Howard.
Look at those album covers.
Look at this. We Are Champions single. His face looks photoshopped on some muscular guy.
Your knees or your niece? Oh, niece. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. That genius annotation is not right. I tell you.
What does it say?
I don't even want to say that one. That's crazy. The line is thinking about my niece, and the genius annotation is he's suggesting that he's having sexual relations with his niece. It's kind of crazy how he ruins all of his songs. This is fine.
Yeah. This could be like a Jesus is King B-side.
Yeah. Seaside.
C-side.
There's a question mark for half this verse, and the annotation is Corey starts to speak in the Feldman language at this point. It is impossible to understand his caveman-like growls.
That's pretty accurate.
Is this union busting?
Did you say the penis so big you feel nothing at all? Is that what he just said?
It says pain and genius, but
Oh.
it didn't sound like it.
Okay. That makes more sense.
I think you go to work for Amazon and then like they show you this in the instructional like training videos as their anti-union busting or their union busting training. Don't unionize, otherwise you have to listen to this.
Hey, I wouldn't join a union if I had to listen to this song. Imagine working at Amazon and then them pumping this song through the
Through the
speakers all day.
Yeah. Just like freaking
That's
capital
like,
punishment.
yeah, that's like sweatshop conditions, honestly.
Yeah.
Is he calling?
Oh, it's about him being a child actor.
Is he
that's
calling
why.
himself a working class hero?
I don't know why he's calling himself a working class hero though.
I would not consider a child celebrity a working class hero.
Yeah. I mean, I agree that it messes someone up for their life.
Yeah.
Like, drastically, but
Macaulay Culkin's just recovered.
yeah.
Now he's cool.
Now he's cool.
Corey Feldman is not cool yet.
He's trying to be.
He's trying to be.
Come, children.
Oh,
Come,
an outro.
Jesus?
Jesus. Raise me up to the sky.
welcome
Ascend
back.
to heaven in the elevator shaft.
It's been
It's a big door.
I'll be very happy.
Is that Satan?
Yo!
This is a twist.
This is a twist.
A key.
Oh, the keys from the first track.
Yo. That was
that three?
Angelic to the core.
Yeah, it was.
We've officially listened to one of the worst albums ever made.
Yeah, and yeah, it was the worst album ever
Yeah.
made. One of them. Even, I mean, I feel like The Big Day took me out personally because of how much dip in quality was. But even with no expectations here, knowing it's bad, it still was worse than I thought.
Yeah.
You don't know the full experience of listening to this until you do it, and just the feeling afterwards is just like you listen to it for an hour and a half and you don't feel like you accomplished anything.
I mean, you look at the cover and you're like, okay, that's funny. Like, we're going to have a good time. We're going to laugh
I was
along to
expecting
these
like
songs.
over distorted instrumentals and things, but
Yeah.
it's just bad.
It's so... I didn't even record it, but we got a meh. So,
We got a man.
trust us. All right.
know,
So we got a
There are
meh.
lights at the end of the tunnel.
Okay.
I don't know if these people are watching this video because I don't know why they would, but I'm choosing Mitski be the cowboy. We're finally doing it.
These people definitely are not watching this video.
Probably not, but they will be happy to see that we're doing it. So
Yes,
I've been
they
waiting
will
to
be.
do this one. So we're gonna do Mitski be the cowboy next.
Great.
There's a lot of good ones in math that I really want to listen to, but we'll get Mitski out of the way because a lot of people want it.
That one was on the poll, right?
Yes,
Okay. So those people are going to be happy.
I'll be happy to. if
But
it's
that's
good.
not what we're doing next.
No, we have 2 viewer request ones. We got LP, and we got The Dreaming by Kate Bush.
So,
So,
really, we got
if you
3
want those.
viewer requests in a row, if you're including Minsky.
That's true. Mitski,
Minsky.
cowboy.
I do consider myself a little bit of a yeehaw man.
I'll have to dress up for that one, brother.
Do you have a Western cowboy hat?
No, I don't have anything like that.
I wish I had a cowboy hat. That'd be really funny. You want to, like, do something for the end?
I'm kind of like regretting things.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Let's dive into that.
No.